Hey everyone, Sprawlsy here. So we're now into April, which means it's a good time to do my March favourites. In light of all this isolation, lockdown, self-isolation, quarantine things because of coronavirus. So for most of March I have been within my home or confined to my home, locked in my home, isolated in my home, self-isolated in my home or quarantined in my home. Whichever way you choose to look at it. But either way, I spent most of March in my home. I would say it's a favourite, except it's starting to get a bit boring being here. But I work from home, so I don't need to travel. I'm saving money by not travelling, but I'm spending more on gas, electric, water, because I'm using more because I'm here all day. But I'm saving on money by not travelling to work. So I guess financially, that balances out. Balances out, yeah. So financially, spending more on utilities, less on transport, hopefully balances out more or less. And whilst I am here at home all day, it has allowed me to do a few things. And whilst I have been here at home all day, it has allowed me to spruce up on a few things. One thing, I have become much more proficient at washing my hands using soap and hand gel or hand sanitizer as the case may be. So like this, and that's very alcoholic-y. It'll really smell it. And when it gets into a cut on the hand, wow, that stings like a son of a bird. So yeah, my hands briefly sanitized here. But yes, when I wash my hands with soap and water, I am a pro, expert. Let's have some hand washing Olympics. And the other thing about working at home is I have become very proficient at making cups of tea. Absolutely fan-diddly-dastic. Fantastic cup of tea. And this particular tea happens to be Earl Grey. One of my favourites simply because I watched Star Trek The Next Generation. On a different note, in March I watched the entire season 1 of Star Trek Picard, as I had plenty of time to watch it. I watched all 10 episodes within about a week, and I very much enjoyed it. The last episode I thought was a bit rocky, how it ended was a bit like, I'm not so keen on, but the whole season as a whole, I would say a solid 8 out of 10. And if you enjoyed Star Trek The Next Generation, it's worth a watch. Definitely worth a watch. I enjoyed it very much. And that now brings me to facial hair, my beard. So whereas in Star Trek Picard, Jean-Luc Picard is a bald man with no facial hair at all, I here am growing a beard. This is probably now about 2 weeks into the making, almost 2 weeks, 2 weeks-ish. I've lost count of a number of days I've been at home since I filmed that video where I said I was growing my facial hair. Can't remember how many days have passed now, but I think it's about a couple of weeks. And this is how it's looking so far. Looks a bit unkempt. It's a shame the sides don't grow as much as this bit. So this bit's grown quite a bit, but here is nothing. Anyway, I'll see how it goes for another week or so and then see whether I should keep growing or shaving it. Anyway, so that is another highlight of March, growing facial hair. Brilliant. And I suppose if I compare this to Star Trek Picard, I'm starting to look like Will Riker. He appears in Star Trek Picard as well. So in summary, Star Trek Picard, enjoyable TV show. I suppose mostly enjoyable if you enjoyed watching the other Star Trek shows. So yeah, that's about it. Anything else happened in March? So staying at home, saving money by not travelling, growing a beard, watching Star Trek Picard, perfecting my tea making abilities and perfecting my ability to wash my hands. And yes, I did wash my hands before March. So yeah, so that's it. That is my favourites for March. I haven't really done much else except except watching the world go by and hoping it goes by quickly. So hopefully April will be a good month and it will just go vroom, fly by. And then I'll be able to leave my home again. But we'll see, we'll see. And I suppose finally, for my March favourites, I discovered I had this t-shirt. Warning, thinking. Terrible thoughts when I think sometimes. Very terrible. Anyway, that's the end of my March favourites. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Please check out the others. I will be back for something new soon, as I do need to show the progress of my beard. In the meantime, over and out.